Okay, Frox Nation, I need you to picture this. A SmackDown episode that hits different than any American show you've ever seen. We are talking explosive moments, shocking returns, and a crowd down under the brow, enough energy to power a small city. Now I know what you are thinking, it's just another wrestling show. But what if I told you that this episode had secret weapons that WWE doesn't want you to think about too hard? Imagine this. Froxers, just imagine this. Championship titles treated like priceless artifacts, a returning superstars with a completely new look, and a main event that literally ended in a fire and destruction. Yeah, that's exactly happened on the show. I'm not kidding. This wasn't just television. This was a statement. And you know, Froxers, here is the craziest part that nobody's talking about yet. So Seth Rollins gave a look to Paul Heyman that spoke more than any 20-minute promo could. What does it mean? What is the secret plan here? And why does this change everything heading into Crown Jewel tomorrow? So Froxers, stick with me because we are about to break down an episode that had more twists than a roller coaster, more surprises than your grandma's secret recipe, and enough drama to make your favorite reality TV show look boring. So this is SmackDown Australian edition, and you will not believe that what went down. Alright, so let's get into this. man, if you thought your grandma's fine china got special treatment, you should have seen how they handled that Crown Jewel championship. We are talking gloves, people. Actual white gloves carrying the case like it's contained the world's last slice of pizza. The production value through the roof. They made the thing look more important than the actual Crown Jewel. Like, seriously? And then out comes Cody Rhodes with his special champion's ring, looking shinier than my future's prospects. Whoa. Like, seriously? His whole point was simple. Seth Rollins is living in his own universe. But here is where it gets juicy. When Cody started talking about Seth's trap and downfall, I got chills. People, actual chills. This isn't just about a match anymore. No, this is personal. But the real comedy gold, the crowd starts this massive Seth Rollins is a banker chant. Like, and you know what? The poor Michael Cole gets handed the microphone and freezes up like a deer in the headlights. And then Wade Barrett actually repeats it and the place goes nuts. Thank you, Wade Barrett. Sometimes you just need that one brave soul to say whatever everyone's thinking. So yeah, that was your opener segment, which was a really good segment. I actually liked it. So yeah, so let's just move on to the next one. Now let's talk backstage where things got wild. We've got Jacob Fatu being all respectful to Cody Rhodes, which was actually really cool to see. But then Drew McIntyre comes in like a hurricane and tosses Fatu into equipment cases like they were ragdolls. Or on top of that, the noise, absolutely terrifying. It sounded like my kitchen drawers during an earthquake. But wait, if it gets better. Out comes Tama Tonga with his new look, and let me be real with you guys. The man's been hitting the desert stable and a little extra, but he's still intimidating as ever, and he's not alone. The whole MT faction shows up looking like they're just stepped out of a Marvel movie. When they surrounded the Bloodline, I literally gasped out loud. And the funniest part, and the funniest visual, Tonga Loa standing face to face with Nikki Cross. The height difference had me cackling, Froxsters. Like, I mean, your Nikki Cross is too short. Anyway, you know what, guys? Twitter is definitely having a field day with that one. But Solo Sikoa just gave that calm order to walk away. Chills again. This faction means business now. Alright, so let's just move on to the next one. So next up, we got a tag team match between Julia and her partner and Stephanie Vaquera and, Tiffany Stratton. So, the women's tag team match was solid, let's be real. We all knew who was winning. And after the match, Stephanie Vaquera and Tiffany Stratton posed with that Crown Jewel championship. The real story happens after though. Alright, Froxers, now let's talk about the main event that had me jumping out of my seat. So last man standing match between Aleister Black and Damian Priest. Oh my gosh. These two try to murder each other in the most creative way possible. And you know, guys, at one point, Damian Priest shoves Black so hard, he goes flying over the announcer's table. I'm talking Superman fly without the cape. Craziest moment, I mean crazy. Aleister Black whips out this fireball and shoots it right in the Priest's face. You know what? My jaw was on the floor. And then the black mass on the table for the win. You know what, Froxers? This match deserves every bit of the main event spot. On top of that, the Australian crowd made this feel like a pay-per-view rather than a regular TV show. The energy was just different. And that secret Seth Rollins moment during the kickoff show, man, you know what, Froxers? The man, Seth Rollins, just gave Paul Heyman this look that said everything without saying a word. The Vision Group was left in a complete shock. What does it mean? We'll find out soon.